Sharing of biased and
False news has become all too common on social media.
More alarming, some media outlets publish things they simply aren't true without checking facts first.
Unfortunately, some members of the media use their platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think. And this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
The FBI has raided the office of Donald Trump's longtime lawyer, Michael Cohen. Cohen has been in the news on two fronts in the last week. One, for his payment to porn star Stormy Daniels, and two, because he is of interest to special counsel Bob Mueller.
How much of your legal work was handled by Michael Cohen?
Well, as a percentage of my overall legal work, a tiny, tiny little fraction.
The talk on Capitol Hill comes as the president lashes out about a Monday raid directed at his longtime personal attorney. All of this, of course, as the president of the United States also prepares to decide about possible U.S. military action against Syria.
In the early hours of this morning, Britain launched a joint airstrike with the United States and France against Syria.
President Trump's Homeland Security advisor, Tom Bossert, is stepping down.
We are now getting word the lawyer for the president, Michael Cohen, has just disclosed in court that the client who had requested to remain unnamed was Sean Hannity.
I have to start tonight by addressing a well-orchestrated effort by the intolerant left in this country that is designed to silence every conservative voice and by any means necessary.
To Oklahoma, where some of the state's largest school districts will remain closed on Monday. The state's largest teachers union says it will take more than the $40 million approved Friday by lawmakers to end their walkout.
The teacher rebellion spreading across the U.S. Teachers in Arizona and Colorado waging vocal battles for better pay and increased school funding.
In Arizona, teacher walkouts that already shut down entire school districts last week now expected to stretch into Monday. Education funding there slashed by more than $4.5 billion. And in Colorado, a sea of red at the Capitol fighting for more money. The state underfunding schools by $822 million.
It was just one step, but it made history.
Kim Jong-un walking across this DMZ and then signing an agreement to rid his country of nuclear weapons.
President Trump, if he can lead us to ending the Korean War after 70 years and getting North Korea to give up their nuclear program in a verifiable way, deserves the Nobel Peace Prize and then some.
He is guilty of crimes, and if we had a Justice Department that was doing their job instead of spending
It's your
$10
Justice
billion
Department, Mr. President, you're the Republican in charge. You've got a Republican running it.
All three counts of aggravated indecent assault, punishable by up to 10 years in prison, each count.
The White House has just announced that President Trump's embattled pick to be the next VA secretary, Dr. Ronny Jackson, is withdrawing from consideration.
Politico is reporting tonight that the president's embattled White House physician, Ronny Jackson, will not return to his old job as Trump's personal doctor. Now, this comes, of course, after a series of allegations that he drank on the job and gave out pills like candy.
And I picked a very, very special day because it's Melania's birthday. So I said, let's do it on Melania's birthday. So happy birthday to Melania.